Which watch brands do rich people buy? Why wealthy people choose luxury timepieces? When billionaires and ultra-high net worth individuals buy watches, they aren't just investing in timekeeping, they're investing in prestige, craftsmanship, and legacy. Whether showcasing status or tapping into collectible value, the world's wealthiest gravitate toward brands that blend innovation, rarity, and tradition. In this video, we explore the top luxury watch brands favored by affluent individuals across industries. From royal complications to bold modern engineering, here's what the rich are really buying. 1. Patek Philippe, the holy grail of horology. Patek Philippe stands at the very top of luxury watchmaking, a brand synonymous with legacy, rarity, and wealth. Established in 1839, it remains family-owned, which reinforces its timeless craftsmanship and independence from corporate influence. This house is responsible for some of the most technically complex timepieces ever made. 9 out of the 10 most expensive watches ever sold at auction were Patek Philippe's, the Grandmaster Chime reference. 6300A, for example, went for over $31 million, setting a world record. Iconic models like the Nautilus, especially the ultra-rare Tiffany edition, are owned by billionaires and business titans. Bernard Arnault, CEO of LVMH, famously wears one. That particular Nautilus sold for around $6.5 million. For the ultra-wealthy, owning a Patek is not just about telling time, it's about displaying legacy, exclusivity, and masterful innovation. It's a direct signifier of status and a portfolio-worthy investment that appreciates over time. 2. Audemars Piguet, Royal Oak Royalty. Audemars Piguet is best known for revolutionizing watch design with the 1972 release of the Royal Oak, first stainless steel luxury sports watch. Designed by the legendary Gerald Genta, the Royal Oak defied tradition and set a new standard for bold luxury styling. Since its launch, the Royal Oak has become one of the most coveted models in watchmaking history. High net worth individuals, including Jay-Z and Kering's François-Henri Pinault, are seen regularly sporting this masterpiece. The early A-series Royal Oaks have appreciated significantly, sometimes tenfold. Audemars Piguet also offers the Royal Oak Offshore, Royal Oak Concept, and high complication pieces for those who demand cutting-edge mechanics and dramatic design. More than just elegant tools, AP watches are wearable heirlooms. They're often chosen by those who understand craftsmanship and also want to project bold, unmissable taste. 3. Richard Mille, the billionaire's avant-garde statement. Richard Mille is a relatively new player, founded in 2001, but it's already one of the most recognizable and exclusive names in ultra-luxury horology. Known for using aerospace-grade materials and Formula One engineering, Richard Mille watches are technical marvels that look like something from the future. They're also outrageously expensive. Models like the RM029 are worn by Elon Musk, while the RM56-02 Sapphire, owned by Anand Ambani, sells for over $2 million. The brand is a favorite among athletes, tech moguls, and collectors who want to stand out without saying a word. Each Richard Mille is built to endure high-impact environments, yet remains feather-light and skeletonized for visual drama. These aren't just watches, they're engineering sculptures worn on the wrist. In the world of the wealthy, this brand screams bespoke innovation, status, and risk-tolerant taste. 4. Vacheron Constantin, the oldest name in luxury. Founded in 1755, Vacheron Constantin is the world's oldest luxury watchmaker still in continuous operation. With nearly 270 years of history, the brand exemplifies tradition, craftsmanship, and understated elegance. Its expertise in métier d'art, enamel work, and ultra-complicated movements positions it at the top tier of horology. The reference 57,260 remains the most complicated mechanical watch ever made, with 57 functions. Vacheron's patrimony and overseas lines are go-to choices for watch lovers who appreciate minimalist elegance fused with technical excellence. Unlike flashier brands, Vacheron Constantin appeals to the refined elite, collectors who admire complexity wrapped in timeless, discreet packaging. It's a brand for those who don't need to show off but want the respect of true horological insiders. Vacheron's timepieces often stay in families for generations, making them more than accessories. They become family treasures. 5. A Lange and Söhne, Germany's masterpiece. While most luxury watchmaking hails from Switzerland, a Lange and Söhne proudly represents German precision from the town of Glashütte. Founded in 1845 and reborn after the fall of the Berlin Wall, Lange is celebrated for its hand-finished movements, crisp aesthetics, and unique layout, including the signature outsized date. Each movement is assembled twice, once for function and again for perfection. Their level of detail is almost almost obsessive, setting a new standard in high-end watchmaking. Models like the Lange 1 and Datograph are revered by collectors for both form and function. Owners include global power players like Vladimir Putin, Bill Clinton, Brad Pitt, and Michael Jordan. For those who appreciate technical brilliance and minimalist elegance, Lange delivers a distinctly European flavor of luxury that blends refinement, rarity, and serious investment value. 6. Jaeger-LeCoultre, the watchmaker's watchmaker. Often called the watchmaker's watchmaker, Jaeger-LeCoultre is revered for its technical mastery. With over 1,200 in-house calibers, it's the choice of collectors who value subtle complications and sleek design. Models like the Reverso and Master Ultra Thin exemplify understated elegance paired with precision. Among the wealthy, JLC's blend of legacy and innovation makes it a quiet luxury favorite, a brand built on horological respect, not just flash. 7. Richard Mille. Yes, worth mentioning. Twice yes, Richard Mille is back on this list, for good reason. This isn't just a watch brand, it's a billionaire's badge of membership. Worn by Elon Musk, Anant Ambani, Jay-Z, and Larry Ellison, RM watches are feats of extreme microengineering. They blend space-age materials like carbon nanotubes and titanium with shock resistance and skeletonized architecture that looks like it belongs on a spaceship dashboard. But what truly separates Richard Mille from the rest is exclusivity. They only produce around 5,000 watches per year, and nearly all are made in limited editions. Whether it's the $2 million RM5602 Sapphire or a $900,000 RM27-03 worn by Rafael Nadal, these watches are designed to push limits, technically, financially, and culturally. When you see someone wearing a Richard Mille, you're not just seeing wealth, you're seeing a flex in its purest form. 8. Rolex. The investment classic Rolex is the most widely recognized watch brand among wealthy individuals for good reason. Its Oyster Perpetual and Datejust deliver timeless elegance and hold strong resale value, even amid rising tariffs and economic shifts. Warren Buffett famously wears a Rolex Day-Date, embodying classic taste and financial wisdom. Lionel Messi's collection includes several high-value Rolex models like the Rainbow Daytona and a one-of-a-kind pink sapphire piece worth over 700,000 pounds. Rolex remains a favorite because it blends function, prestige, and long-term value. 9. Ulysse Nardin, Tag Heuer, and Petite picks of the ultra-wealthy. Not every billionaire picks the flashiest brand. Some go for understated functionality. Jeff Bezos opts for a Ulysse Nardin dual time, valued at around $12,900, prized for precision and GMT utility. Meanwhile, Bill Gates has been seen wearing a modest Tag Heuer Professional 2000 quartz watch, valued under $2,000, an ironic nod to pragmatic luxury. These choices emphasize personal preference over spectacle. 10. Independent and avant-garde labels. Tech-minded millionaire picks Silicon Valley, and modern collectors increasingly gravitate toward independent brands like MB&F, de Bethune, Grubel Forsey, FP Journe, Hermann Strom, and Frank Muller. These watches often resemble mechanical sculptures, visually bold and technically daring. Tech moguls who build their own legacy want watches to mirror that. These independent labels offer niche innovation, rarity, and a direct connection to craftsmanship. More story than status. The rich choose watches for legacy, not just luxury. Whether opting for the oldest horological institutions or rare modern marvels, wealthy watch buyers shop beyond price tags. It's about history, innovation, rarity, and identity. They appreciate brands like Patek Philippe for resale and legacy, AP and RM for design bravado, and A. Lange and Söhne or JLC for technical respect. Even modest choices like Tag Heuer or Ulysse Nardin can be loud statements in discretion. The watch isn't just worn, it's a reflection of taste, personality, and long-term value. If you enjoyed this deep dive into what luxury watches the rich buy, hit like, share your favorite dream watch in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth explorations of the luxury world.